Guys, I need to admit something I never thought I would admit before in my life. Are you ready? Are you sitting down? I agree with the current administration in the United States. Take a deep breath with me, folks, because it's important to grasp the weight, the gravity of what I'm about to say, okay? Because recently they have called for a regime change. And initially, I'm opposed to everything that man has to say, but then I really thought about it and I made a list of what this current regime is doing, the kind of horrific things they are engaged in, and I thought to myself, I think it's about time we change things. So let's go through the list together. I want you guys to be on the same page as well, because I don't think we should ignore facts, right? What do they say? Facts, no feelings? All right, here we go. This is the current regime that we're sitting underneath right now, and we will get an understanding of why it should be changed. Number one, current regime. They have clearly overridden all court orders. They've ignored those court orders and just continued on with their own policies, and they've threatened judges. That can't stand. We can't stand by while that happens. Number two, they've systematically dismantled women's rights and trans rights under the guise of protecting them for their own good. I think we could agree that's got to go, right? Number three, they've been empowered. They're propped up by oligarchical forces to ensure their political, economic, and social control. We can't have that, right? Nobody wants money running the show. Democracy should be the goal. Number four, they've censored and threatened educational institutions to control what's being taught and who has access to the funding in which to teach it. In all fairness, they're trying to create their own little tunnel vision scope of what knowledge is good, censoring everything else from the spectrum. We're not standing for that either. That should be revolutionary in and of itself. Number five, they've created the conditions to build and embolden a theocracy in the place of a democracy. What? Gotta go. Number six, they've created a cult-like following, clearly identifiable by certain images, and they've weaponized their followers to follow like little minions the leader's whims of his policy and focus. Gotta go. There's no other choice for us, right? Number seven, they've added trillions of dollars to the national debt to line the wallets of those oligarchs that put them in power while consistently working behind the scenes to embolden and enrich the current administration. Not democratic. They gotta go. Number eight, they ignore and eradicate criminal and civil convictions. They just wipe the slate clean of all of the current administration and their loyal followers. The law doesn't even apply to them anymore. That's not okay. And number nine, they're completely erratic as they threaten enemies and allies alike, both with economic, military, and social threats to destabilize the region so they can take advantage of that kind of instability. That's got to go. We've been saying that for a long time. And number 10, they have weaponized race and otherness to ensure division amongst domestic borders, to make sure that hate weakens that domestic population, making them easier to control and oppress. You got to be with me on that. That's got to go. So I don't think the question is, should this regime be overthrown and changed? I think the question is, do we just hand power to Bernie? Or do we have another election?